please be checking out the links down in the description, and if they are not already added by the time this video goes up, I will be adding some. I'm going to be trying to find any comprehensive links I can find on how we can help trans people, trans youth, but trans people in general across the United States, because trans people are actively under attack right now, and the people that are actively attacking trans people across the United States are going to be attacking the rest of us as well. If they haven't already started, they're going to start very shortly. So if I haven't added the comprehensive link already, it will be there shortly, and if you have any additional links that you would like me to send, please let me know. I would like to use my platform to boost any GoFundMes, help links, anything like that as much as I possibly can. I am part of the LGBTQ+ community. Trans people are people, they deserve human rights, and what is happening in the United States is fucking scary and terrifying, and anybody, if you want to consider yourself an ally in any way, shape, or form, you're gonna help your trans brothers and sisters. Hello Friendsies, welcome back to my channel. The tone shift and like the look for today is, I feel like, extremely jarring. Also, my cat is being extra curious today. So we're gonna just have to live with that. But hello Friendsies, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing an episode of things I haven't tweeted yet, which I have not done, I think, since last year, because I think I talked about this. I had to change my password on Twitter because I was trying to log on my computer and whatever. When you change your password on Twitter, it deletes all of your drafts. So we're gonna do an episode of things I haven't tweeted yet. I have my phone right here, and this is the Percy Jackson edition. Because I had a lot of drafts about Percy Jackson, especially because I finished, a lot of them came when I was like finishing the series and finished, oh my god, what is it called? The Last Olympian. When I finished The Last Olympian, I had a lot to say. So, things I haven't tweeted yet, Percy Jackson edition. We're gonna start off strong with like my hottest hot take, and it's probably not even a hot take, but this is something I stand by 100%. Rick Riordan didn't even name Mrs. Beckendorf, so she's mine now, and she's a pansexual polygamous MILF who fucked Hephaestus with her husband and girlfriend. Her name is Calliope. You cannot have a character like Charles Beckendorf and then not name his mother. How do you think he became Charles Beckendorf? This woman gave birth to him. Calliope Beckendorf, I've named her. Rick Riordan, don't come for me, or come for me and write her in. Give me a spin-off about Charlie. I love her. She's a pansexual polygamous MILF who fucked Hephaestus with her girlfriend and her husband, and that is how Charles Beckendorf was born, and honestly, you can't tell me I'm wrong. Now I feel we have that one, and then immediately after, Bianca D'Angelo, I'm so sorry, your death meant nothing to me. I think I said this in my like talking about my Percy Jackson, like I've done 2 videos talking about the Percy Jackson books as I've read them, and I finished The Titan's Curse. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think I've said this before. I'm gonna say it again. When Bianca D'Angelo died, I don't know if it was just the way I was reading it. I don't know if it was like a headspace I was in. I don't know if it was just the way it was written. When she died, I couldn't tell that she was dead. The way it was written, I was like, oh, so she's gonna show up later. And then as I got through like the rest of the books and like we're seeing different things that people were talking about online, I was like, oh, Bianca's dead. Okay, her death meant nothing to me. I know it's super important and it like drives Nico's character and everything. Her death meant nothing. Genuinely unaffected by the death of Bianca D'Angelo, I'm so sorry. But like by the end of the Titan's Curse, like, because Bianca dies, and by the end of the Titan's Curse, I'm like in my bed, like body shaking, sobbing over Zoe being dead. So I don't know if I just like didn't give a fuck about Bianca. Oh, my cat, my cat, my cat. Hello. Get down, please. Okay, well, I'm so sorry for the camera movement because we were so rudely interrupted by my child. I was sobbing when Zoe died, so I don't know if I just don't give a fuck about Bianca, but like, honey, I'm so sorry. Like, I feel bad that her death meant nothing to me, but her death meant nothing to me. Next, I have fuck your star sign. Who's your favorite minor Percy Jackson character you need to see in the new show? Ethan Nakamura, Zoe Nightshade, Tyson, Michael Yu, Lee Fletcher. I feel like all of them are going to be in the show because they're like kind of major plot points, every single one of them, but I need it. If I don't have Lee Fletcher and Michael Yu specifically, I will fucking riot, okay? And then immediately after, Ethan Nakamura and Chris Rodriguez, please know I'd do anything for just one chance. I don't know if I've tweeted this already or if like I've talked about it anywhere. I think I talked about it on TikTok. I got to the page in the Battle of the Labyrinth where Chris Rodriguez is like introduced, where it's talking about him like in the basement of the big house, like basically emaciated and like clinging to the edges of sanity. And like, I literally, even before like the part where Clarice interacts with him comes up in my brain, and I'm pretty sure I said out loud in my room, if I've had Chris Rodriguez for less than 5 seconds, and if anything happens to him, I will kill everybody and then myself. I fell in love with this man immediately. So, oh, I forgot to list Chris when I was saying like minor characters I need to see in the show. Chris as well. If I don't have Chris in the show, I'm going to Rick Riordan's house. And I'm breaking his front door down. And then immediately after, no, I will never forgive Rick Riordan for killing Charles Beckendorf. I never will. We have a bone to pick, and it's about Charles Beckendorf. Thank you. Lee Fletcher and Michael Yu's deaths meant more to me than Bianca's. Literally, such minor characters, like barely mentioned, only really mentioned for like bits and pieces of like trauma and like losing these characters. When I found out Lee Fletcher was dead, I was done for, like actively crying. And then when, oh my god, Michael Yu's death is the worst one because of like how it purposely says like he's off to the side, like backing Percy with his bow and arrow, like ready to go. And then Percy looks over and he's just fucking gone. How do you recover from that? How do you recover? You don't. That's the answer. And then, short and sweet for this video, the last thing I haven't tweeted yet is what is with Apollo Kid deaths absolutely destroying me? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is it because like Daughter of Aphrodite and Apollo and Aphrodite are like besties in the Percy Jackson universe? Is that what it is? Because Apollo Kid deaths ruined my life. Obviously the major ones like Zoe dying, Annabeth getting hurt, Selena dying, like Charlie Beckendorf dying. Obviously all of those ruined my life, but something about Apollo kids dying in the background end me. Like, end my suffering, because I am suffering. And I don't understand what about them specifically like ruined my life so much. Alright, anyway, Friendsies, that was super short and sweet. Quick little video, especially with you guys getting 2 videos a week now, with Not So Berry being as long episodes as they are. And me doing like a lot of talking, how I always do. A lot of pizzazzing in all my videos. Oh my god, I'm sorry I have the burps. Me doing a lot of pizzazzing and a lot of like chit-chatting. I hope you guys enjoy just like a quick little short and sweet video. And what is next episode? Next episode? What's next video? What's next week's video? Oh, I have 2 ideas, but I think I'm gonna do next week's episode a specific one because we've been waiting for a second episode of this for a while. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. And like I said, if you have any like comprehensive links that if I put one but you have like a better one, please let me know to help trans people across the United States. I know there's a lot of other things going on in the real world, but the United States is facing a huge wave of fascism, and it starts with trans people, and it's going to attack all of us very, very shortly. So if you support trans people, if you love trans people, if you just care about other human beings like having basic human rights, please let me know any comprehensive links that you may have. If it's not already added when this video goes up, I will be adding it in the future and going back and adding it to this video. Okay, bye. That was a weird intro. Goodbye. Bye. Funny that we're talking about Percy Jackson today because Aphrodite really saw my plans for my look and said, hi, here you go.